7 proven steps for demolition companies to get more online reviews. When it comes to getting more reviews for a demolition company, it is super, super powerful. Frankly, a lot of people are going to look and see what your reviews look like on things like Google and on Facebook. This is going to be potential prospects, this is going to be potential employees, this is even going to be current employees to see how they feel about the company and what they're doing day to day. So, a few quick ways that can get those reviews are simply asking for them. You guys need to have your foreman, you guys need to have your team members, you need to have your ownership going and asking people. You have to make this a priority. It should almost be a game, it could be a contest with the team members, etc. But they really simply need to ask for people who seem happy how they feel about the company. Number two, make it very easy for people to be able to do things like review you guys through links. There are links that can be done on emails, it can be done on your website, it could be done, frankly, with business cards. So just make it easy. I've even heard of QR codes, pretty common. If you guys do have the option to being able to add an incentive that is still within Google, Facebook, etc.'s policies, maybe you guys can use some creative ways to make sure that people actually go out and make a review. Something that's really cool is responding to reviews. This can be done pretty simply. Ideally, it's personal, where it says their name, something of that nature, thanking them. If it's negative feedback, guys, honestly, that comes through. Part of the game, when you're growing a big business, you're going to have big headaches, big problems, and people who love and don't love you. So being able to respond to even those negative reviews and doing it in a somewhat political manner would be helpful, so that way people can actually say, oh, that was something rather than nothing. They care. It's not always going to be that you agree with their review, but it's something that says, hey, we hear you, and perhaps reach out to our team member, reach out to our foreman, reach out to ownership, and if it makes sense, we could possibly make this right. Another way to go about getting more reviews is using review management software. Of course, there's plenty of options out there. This is a very easy thing to Google, but this can make things kind of easier internally for your team to be able to go through reviews and structure those. Being able to showcase reviews on your website, number 6, is pretty cool, pretty powerful. It is something like social proof, where people essentially see the restaurant has a lot of people waiting to go be seated. Probably isn't a bad restaurant if people are waiting to go be seated. So the same should be able to be shown on your website so you guys can really highlight those reviews and the quality of work that you do. Another thing is being able to get listed on more review sites. So there are other options beyond just Facebook and Google. Of course, there are the Yelps, the Angie, Better Business Bureau, things of that nature. So if you guys can get a depth of reviews as well as a width of reviews, meaning reviews in a lot of places as well as many reviews per place that you have reviews, that can be really positive. And hopefully this is helpful for you guys. The more reviews, the better for your business. I promise that.